Hey guys, welcome. Today we are going to start talking about Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet is the name of the play that we are going to be reading and watching together. Before we start the play though, it's important that you know who the characters are because there are many and I don't want you to get them confused. So what you need to do right now is you're going to need a notebook and something to write with. Today I have my markers, poster paper I took home from school, and we're going to write down the names of the characters so we can keep them straight. So take a minute, get your supplies, and then come back to the video. Here we go.
Hey, I'm Cliff, and these are my notes to the Fortress of Bookatu! From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. Boom! That's how William Shakespeare kicks off Romeo and Juliet. You know they're gonna die. He tells you right in the beginning. But it's how he plays with that impending sense of doom that makes this such a classic. And it begins in the fair town of Verona.
So first we're going to stop for a second, and we're going to talk about the setting. The setting of this story is a town called Verona, which is located in Italy, which is in Europe. As you can see, this is in the past, a long, long time ago. And we know this because we see these old castles and we see this old landscape. So we're going to now write down the names of the characters.
With a feud between two powerful families. All right, enough of this garbage. The Montagues?
Now, this story is about a feud. You're going to hear this word many times. A feud is a fight. There are two families in this town, two important, rich families. The first family is called the Montagu family. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to stop and we're going to write down the Montagu family, and we are going to put it into our notes. So the Montagu family is located at the top of your paper. We've got a few important characters. We've got a character named Benvolio. So please write down Benvolio. We also have another important character. His name is Mercutio. These are kind of funny names, I know. We have Lady and Sir, or in our case, we're going to call him Lord Montagu. So we have Lady Montagu, and she's actually going to be Romeo's mother. Lady Montagu is the mom, and Lord Montagu is the dad. Now, he's not actually the Lord, but that's what we call Mr. in the olden days. All right? So go ahead and make sure you have these written down.
And the Capulets.
The other family in this play that is a very important family are called the Capulets. The Capulets are the family of Juliet. So in this family, we have, again, Lord and Lady Capulet. That would be her mother, Juliet's mother, and Juliet's father, Lord and Lady. Lady is the mom, obviously. Lord is the dad. Then we have a guy by the name of Tybalt. We also have a woman whose name is just Nurse. We call her Nurse, and you're going to learn more about her later.
From now on, fighting will be punishable by death.
Now, this guy, his name is Prince Aeschylus. Prince Aeschylus is a little different because he is not a Montagu and he is not a Capulet. He is sort of like the president of Verona. He is the lord in charge. You see he's got a crown on. He's the prince. So off to the side, let's see here how we can do this. I'm going to put some characters that are not Montagus or Capulets. So we're going to include on this side non-Capulet Montagus. The first one we have is Prince Aeschylus. Now please write that one down and make sure you don't put him with Montagu or Capulet. He is not either of those things. He's a different character. All right, let's continue.
Makes sense, right? But Romeo, the only son of Sir Montagu,
Let's stop. Romeo is one of the main characters. We know that Romeo is a Montague. His name is part of the title, Romeo. As you can see, Romeo at the beginning of this play looks very sad. We're going to learn more about why that is in a bit.
Doesn't care about the feud. He's too busy wallowing in self-pity over his unrequited love for Lady Rosalind. A Capulet. Sad hours seem so long.
He's a total emo.
Meanwhile, Sir Capulet is approached by Paris, a nobleman who...
Let's take a look at this man now. His name is Paris. Paris is not a Capulet, and he is not a Montague either. Paris is another character who doesn't fit into one of the families. But Paris will become important later as he wants to marry the daughter of Lord Capulet. The daughter of Lord Capulet, as you can guess, is...
wants to marry Juliet, Capulet's only daughter. I'm also rich.
Welcome to the family. Tonight we'll have a mass ball and you can woo the heck out of her.
Dad, don't I get a say in this? That's one of the themes of the play, dear.
There we go. And now as we know, the main girl in this play, her name is Juliet. Juliet. I'm going to put a heart by Juliet. And I'm going to put a heart by Romeo. Because, as you probably are going to guess, these two are going to fall in love. These are the main characters of our play, and we are going to be learning more about each of these people, but I wanted you to write their names down so we can add some notes about them as we read the play. I don't want you to get confused about who is who in the play, because it's very important to know who is a Montague and who is a Capulet, because these two families hate each other. Both the daughter of one and the son of the other have fallen in love. And when that happens, more problems will happen. All right, that's it for today. Have a super day.